Now, so taking a look here at the J50 car hunt riot, and yeah, been a couple of days since I put together a video, but been crazy busy here. But I've got a few events to cover with the burst of speed and this J50. I have 3 epic import parts installed on my version of this car. Well, this track is mostly just about kind of nitro control and management. Like, I can show you a run of this, but I've done this around maybe 15 times already, and it is just a case of like trying to get that run down as best as possible. Just keep the car as straight as possible for the J50 to build up some speed here at the start. And like, you really want to be careful with like doing the heavy drifting in this car. You want to make sure that you've got pretty much nitro to not avoid yellow containers. Yeah, you just want to make sure to, as much as possible, yeah, only ever use kind of heavy drifting when you know you've got the nitro to shockwave the car back up to speed. Oh, Ian, watch out for AI as much as possible in this thing. It's not a car that does well in collisions. Anytime you kind of can avoid them, just do so. And you want to make sure and do a tight drift here on this corner and get yourself going up on the inside rather than going out and around to the long way around. Some S-Class cars make use of this track for riot events. This one's not really got the top speed to need to loop up and around the top, I think. Just try and get it into the air as much as possible just to get that air speed, which is about 50 miles an hour faster than the flatland. Didn't touch the side wall. That's the main thing. Again here, just gonna do like a tight drift, but then just a shockwave straight back up to speed, and again at the end of this round. So shockwave after the yeah, the drift is always just a case of like never drift the car too much unless you can just shockwave it right back up to speed again. Same again here through the S shape. At the end there, you need to make sure and keep enough nitro as you're coming out of this tunnel area. It's just a small patch of footpath. Yeah, you just need to be nitroing over both patches of those, or you'll find the car dip straight down to 140 miles an hour. And again here, hard drift, shockwave. Oh, got some footpath at the end. Oh, and I did a a very good time with 2 really bad mistakes in it. 251. Yeah, I was at 350th position. I was in the top 5% anyway. I just said I'd do a recording of a run, and I'm kind of annoyed now because yeah, I messed up the ending of that one and still end up. Yeah, but that's like it's a really good pad. It is just a case of you need to be able to basically like do nitro control management. All right, car going up. So that's to Symbols, Car, Ice, Nan, Sparrow, and Angel, and Winter. You guys all faster than me. I clearly see what that person was going with. Hashtag Ice Nan, but that didn't work, man. That is Ice Nan, unless that was the plan. Are you trying to ice your Nan? But congrats on the speed. Not so much the name. But yeah, like I said, my version of this car has got 3 of the epic import parts installed. So I chucked 1 in the nitro, 1 into the acceleration, and 1 in the handling of it. And the top speed slot is empty for now anyway. But yeah, pretty class car. Like, I really love the J50 and the way it handles. Definitely one of the slower of the Ferrari family, but still pretty awesome. And I do love the warthog-like tusks on the front of the car. It reminds me of Halo, a small bit. But yeah, I hope like that run kind of shows you kind of the path that I'm taking on that to get to top 5%. And like I said, like is a lot of this is just that nitro management and making sure again if you're doing a hard drift into a corner, just make sure you've got the nitro to shockwave blast out of it and regain that speed of like the 217-ish kind of is the cruising speed of this one. But yeah, guys, good luck, and I'll try and chuck up some helpful runs on the burst of speed event in the next either day or a few hours. Alright, happy hunting, and yeah, sub button up here over my head, and other videos here and here, and I'll try and see if I can get these going more frequently, even with work back in the flow. Alright guys, happy hunting and good luck on the leaderboards.